Binary tree maximum path sum. In this we have given a binary tree. इसमें मैक्सिमम पाथ का सम रिटर्न करना है। जैसे 1 से लेके 2 एक पाथ है जिसकी वैल्यू है 3 और 1 से 3 भी एक पाथ है जिसकी वैल्यू हो जाएगी 4। सो ऐसा पाथ रिटर्न करना है मीन्स 2 1 3 जिसकी वैल्यू मैक्सिमम है, इसकी वैल्यू 3 में सबसे ज़्यादा मैक्सिमम विच इज 6। सो नेक्स्ट एग्जांपल में पाथ 15 20 एंड 7 इसकी वैल्यू सबसे ज़्यादा है 42। पाथ 9 10 20 15 और पाथ 9 10 20 7 ये जो पाथ है इसकी वैल्यू लेस देन है, इसकी जो सर्टन वैल्यू रहेगी वो मैक्स नहीं है, मैक्स है 15 20 एंड 7। सो हमें ऐसी सम रिटर्न करनी है। सो कोड लिखने से पहले अप्रोच समझते हैं। बाइनरी ट्री मैक्सिमम पाथ सम, इसमें हमको दिस इज द रूट एंड दिस एल्गोरिथम वी आर फॉलो। अगर रूट नल रहा तो रिटर्न नल, लेफ्ट मैक्स के लिए रूट का लेफ्ट और राइट मैक्स के लिए मैजिक ऑफ रूट का राइट, मैजिक फंक्शन। और मैक्सिमम विल बी द लेफ्ट मैक्स प्लस द राइट मैक्स प्लस द रूट का वैल्यू, मीन्स this will be the maximum sum and it will return the path which is maximum, means for this root the maximum path will be this rather than this. So let's calculate. So starting from 1, so left max will be magic of root ka left, so this will again go to here. Is it null? No. So left max will be root ka left, so again this will go to here. It is not null, so again this will go to here, root onto the left side. So as this is null, this will return 0, so this will return 0. This is the root, so this will go to its right. It is null, so it will return 0. So for 5 the left max will be 0 and the right max will be 0, and the maximum sum it will get is 0 0 and 5. So the maximum will be left max plus right max plus root ka value which is 5, and the return value will be maximum of the 2 plus the root ka value, so return value will be 5. So 5 has return value is 5, so this will get cut and 5 is get returned. So if 2 is trying to get the left max value, it will directly return the 2 rather than going here. So for this root the left max is already calculated, so this is exhausted. For 2 this will, as left max is exhausted, it will go to the right max. Right max will be root ka right, so it will go up to here. Right max will call the magic of root ka right, again this will go and it will go to here left max. So 6 ka left max, because this is null, this will return 0. As this is exhausted, it will go to here, right max will be 0. As both are exhausted, the maximum sum will be 0 6 and 0. For 6 the left max is 0, right max is 0, and the maximum sum is 0 6 0 means 6, and the return value will be max of the 2 plus the root ka value which is 6. So return value of 6 is 6, so this will get crossed and 6 is returned. 6 is returned, so root ka right is 6. As this left and right are exhausted, this will be the root. So for that left is exhausted, for root 2 left is exhausted, right is exhausted, and the maximum sum will be this left max plus right max plus the root ka value. So we can say that for 2 the left max will be 5, right max will be 6, the maximum value will be this, which is 13, and the return value will be max of the 2 plus the root का वैल्यू. सो देखा जाए तो वन के लिए यहाँ से अगर कोई पाथ जा रहा होगा तो वो पाथ ये वाला होगा रादर देन ये, क्योंकि ये मैक्सिमम पाथ दे रहा है. सो वी हैव टू फाइंड which is maximum. 6 is maximum, so this will be the maximum path rather than this. So for returning the maximum path means for 1 the left max will be this path. So for the maximum path means left max, we have to add the maximum of the 2 plus the root ka value. So for 2 the return value will be maximum of the 2 means 6 plus 2, which is 8. So for 1 there is 8 means for 1 the left max will be 8 means there is a path which will get 8. So this is the path which is maximum. So as this is exhausted, so left max is exhausted, go to right. As this called the function right, this will again check the left value which is null. So 3 का left will be 0, 3 का right will be 0, and the return value will be 0 3 0 means 3, and the return value will be max of the 2 plus the root, which is 3. So this will get crossed and 3 is returned. This will also get crossed. So for 1 there is a left max which is already calculated, right max is already calculated, so we have to return the maximum value. For maximum value of for 1 it will be left max plus right max plus the root ka value, which is 12. So for 1 the left max will be 8, right max will be 3, maximum value is 12, and the return value will be max of the 2 means 8 plus 9. So the return value for the root is 9. So as we have get the table, we can say that 13 is the maximum value. So this is the maximum. We can use max function over here to check which is maximum value. For the problem number 2, this is the root. So we will go to its left, 9. Again we will go to left. This is null, so it will return 0. For 9 left max will be 0. This will go to root right. It is also null, so it will return 0. Maximum will be 0 9 0, which is 9. And what will be the return value will be maximum of the 2 plus the 9, which is 9. As return value will be 9, so this will get crossed and 9 will return. As left max is exhausted, we will go to its right. We will go to 20. Again magic function will call, then go to left, again go to left. For 15 left max will be 0, right max will be 0, and the maximum will be 15, and the return value will be maximum of the 2 plus the value, so 15. So this will get crossed and 15 is written over here. So as for 20 left max is written, for 20 the left max will 15, and find the right max will be, for 7 the left max is 0, right max is 0, the maximum value will be 7, and the return value is 7. So for 20 left max is 15, right max is 7, and the sum will be addition of the 2, which is 42, and the return value will be for the maximum path from 10, the maximum path will be this, not this, because this is returning the maximum path. So for maximum path we have to calculate the maximum of the 2 plus the root ka value. So 15 and 20, this will be 35. So this will be cross, this will be 35. For 10, left max will be 9, right max will be 35. The maximum sum will be 35 plus 9 minus 10 means 34. And the return value will be the maximum of the two, 35 minus 10, which is 25. Means from 10 we can get the maximum path if we go from here. If we go from here, so as we can see that this is the table for maximum sum. By using a max function, we can say that 42 is the maximum value. Let's move on to the next problem. So this is the next problem. In this, negative values are here. So starting from the root, then we will go to left, again left, again left. So as this is null, it will return 0 and 0. So for minus 1, the left max will be 0, right max will be 0, and the maximum sum will be 0, minus 1 and 0, which is minus 1. And the return value will be minus 1. So crossing here, it will return minus 1. For 3, left max is minus 1 and right max will be 0. But मुझे 3 के लिए लेफ्ट मैक्स चाहिए, और अगर मेरी पाथ अगर ये है तो मैं निगेटिव वैल्यू क्यों लूँ? -1 will reduce my sum. So instead of -1 मैं 0 लूँगा ना. अगर मैक्सिमम सम चाहिए पाथ में तो -1 क्यों लूँ? नहीं तो पाथ लूँ ही ना. -1 आ रहा है तो इंस्टेड 0 लूँ. सो ऑप्टिमाइज वे इज लेफ्ट मैक्स is equals to max of 0 comma magic of root का left. This will be more optimized. So for 3, the left max will be 0 instead of -1 because we want maximum value. For right max will be 0. The maximum sum will be left max plus right max and the root value, which is 3. And the return value will be maximum of the 2 plus the root ka value, which is 3. So this will be 3. This is get written. For 2, left max, we get left max, which is 3. For right max, this will go to here. Again left, this. So 5. For 5, left max is 0, right max is 0, and the maximum value will be 0, 5, 0, which is 5. And the return value will be 5. So this will get crossed. 5 is here. For 4, left max is calculated as 5, and the right max is -6. So again left, which is 0, 0, max sum is -6, and the return value is -6. For the 4, we have left max, which is 5. But right max is -6. So why do we have to take -6? Because it will reduce my sum. So instead of taking -6, I can take 0, because 0 is not reducing my sum. -6 is reducing my sum. So for that, we will optimize the code as right max equals to max of 0 comma magic of root ka right. So this will get 0 instead of negative value. So for the 4, the right max is 0. For 4, right max is 0. The maximum sum will be 4, 5 and 0, which is 9. And the return value will be maximum of the 2 plus the root ka value, which is 9. So this is get written. For the 2, the left max is 3, right max is 9, and the maximum value will be 14, and the return value will be the maximum of the 2 plus the root ka value, which is 11. Means for 2, if we want maximum path, the path value will be 9. this will be 9. So as we can see, the maximum sum column, the maximum sum is 14. So let's code this. After understanding the approach, let's code. So make int max sum, which contains int min, and make a magic function which contains root and max sum. So max sum contains that value which is maximum sum. So return that max sum. Call the magic function here. If root equals to null, then we have to return 0. So we have to calculate the left max. Left max is max, as we have discussed in the last case, max of 0, comma, magic of root का left, comma, max sum. Same for the right max. Max of 0, comma, magic of root का right, or max sum. So max sum will be max of, means we have to return the maximum sum in the max sum array or column. So max of max sum, comma, left max plus right max plus root का val. So after doing this, we have to return the maximum value of that path. So max of left max, comma, right max plus root का val. So we have written the code. Let's run this code. Test cases are submitted. Then submit the code. Code is submitted successfully.